first made love songs, I wasn't even a fan of it. I like played it for my cousin. I only had first verse done and the hook, and then my cousin was like, this shit gonna be a fucking hit. He got the chills, and I was like, all right, nigga, you high. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, this shit cool, but like, I'm gonna drop this shit like it's everything else, and it's not gonna do nothing. And when I dropped it, of course, you know, it didn't really move at that time, but also it's a timing for everything.
Real life. If that shit ain't real life,
it ain't real life. Just ain't real life street stars. Know what time it is.
For everybody ain't knowing deaf, dumb, stupid, living up under a rock, man, tell them where you from.
Man, I am from Grand Prairie, Texas. You know what I'm saying? I went to Timberview High School. I'm 21 years old. And shit, we in the DFW right now. Where we at?
And we in the motherfucking D.
Do you feel like people put respect on Grand Prairie as they should?
No, I feel like not a lot of people know about Grand Prairie, for sure.
Damn. What do you feel Grand Prairie could do? Because it's right, you know, if the world doesn't know, there's Dallas, there's Fort Worth, but also in between there is Grand Prairie, Arlington, Mansfield. And a lot of people have come up through Grand Prairie. Mm-hmm. But it's like, I believe,
Selena Gomez.
And there's a lot of other cats that, you know, even, I think, was Sean Cotton Grand Prairie or was Arlington? All right, it's all in the same world. All in the same world. To where I feel like there should be some type of event center out there to make that shit pop. But, you know.
I feel like true, and I feel like it will happen eventually.
So I have to ask you, in your rise to fame, did you try to course through Grand Prairie? Or did you start off in Dallas or Fort Worth? Or what was your stomping grounds when you?
I would say I for sure started off recording in Grand Prairie. My dad engineered and produced all my stuff.
Shout out to Dad.
Yeah.
He must got like a young daddy.
Was he hard on you like Joe Jackson? Was he?
Nah. My dad was really shy. He just always made me believe in myself, though. I will say that. But he was shy as fuck. Yeah, he pursued his dreams throughout me, for real. So, yeah. So, I would say started out there, was using YouTube beats, and then I used to sneak to the studio in Dallas.
Oh, that's hard.
Hell yeah.
Man, I feel like, you know, we had the Mo 3, Yellow Beezy Trap Wave, and then it was like a younger wave, and y'all was a part of it. It was like the U, Tay K, Lil Loaded. Like, all y'all just popped. And it seemed like y'all popped in unconventional way. Y'all didn't really go through the same half pint films and, like the same procedure. How were you able to kind of get your rise so quick? Because it seemed like you took off fast. That's what it feels like.
I feel like possibly just God, honestly, and just like believing in myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be like religious or nothing like that. It's just more so like I just believe in myself, and I believe God has a path for everybody. And like same with y'all. Y'all got y'all stuff going on. Congratulations to y'all. So it's like
I love.
Yeah, like even me being on the show, like thank y'all. So
did you have a plan set out as far as where you want to be, or were you just using your talent to get to one step after the other?
I think I was just winging this shit. I was like, shit, I'm just gonna keep making music. I'm put this shit on SoundCloud. What was his name, bro? His last name is McGee. They say something, Shoosh McGee. Shoosh McGee. He was the first person to give me advice and say that I need to take my music, keep it on SoundCloud, but use DistroKid. So that's when my music started going to YouTube, Apple Music, Spotify, all that shit. And he was like, you might not make no money right now, but just like, it's gonna be everywhere. And I was like, all right. So I started using it, and then shit, like kind of just started to flow my own way. I had the manager, Rahi Ballantyne at the time. And my A&R kind of just randomly fucking found me. Like he said he was arguing with his girlfriend and came across my shit on SoundCloud, and he just listened to my whole catalog and reached out. Yeah.
Now, what song would you say that's when you knew you fucking had it? Like you listened to the song back and you was like, yeah, I got this shit.
Damn. Honestly, probably a song Mindset of a Player on SoundCloud. Like people would say love songs. When I first made love songs, I wasn't even a fan of it. I like played it for my cousin. I only had first verse done and the hook, and then my cousin was like, this shit gonna be a fucking hit. He got the chills. And I was like, all right, nigga, you high. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, this shit cool, but I'm gonna drop this shit like it's everything else, and it's not gonna do nothing. And when I dropped it, of course, it didn't really move at that time, but also it's a timing for everything. So I didn't know that was gonna be the song that popped me off though.
Isn't it crazy how it's always the songs that you don't even really give a fuck about how
Hell yeah.
that was the one everybody love?
For sure.
Now, when you started, coming up and like attaining more fame, what was a part of the game that you realized you're like, damn, I didn't realize I was gonna have to put up with this?
Fake people. I think in my mind it was like shit coming straight out of high school and having to deal with people that didn't like. Whenever I wanted love songs on my first project, my label wasn't really feeling it just because it was like they couldn't get in contact with the producer because it was a YouTube beat and it was kind of just like I feel like it was too much money maybe for my budget. And then I was like, shit, y'all gonna regret saying that shit. Cause I was like, man, this needs to be on the project. Cause around that time it was kind of like getting, a few more plays and shit. And then that shit kind of just popped off.
So no, I looked at the numbers right on Spotify. That damn song got like 232 million views.
But you
or
wanna know
something.
my platinum plaque say?
What'd it say?
Say 1 billion global streams.
And so what I was gonna say is, people be having arguments about, man, nobody from the city, but I never see you jump in there and pop your shit. Pop that shit, man, 1 billion fucking streams.
I don't feel like I need to.
Why don't you ever feel like you need to?
Because I feel like if I'm a star, I'm gonna shine regardless. I don't feel like I gotta let niggas know I'm a star.
So do you ever wear, how people get on and they wear their city on their back, like they feel like they gotta do so much for their city. Do you ever feel like that at any point?
Of course, I got Triple D tattooed on my hand. I think in my mind it's like, shit, I'm just trying to put the flag in the city. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Thank you.
For real.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
Shout out Reallyfe Street Stars, nigga.